You walk into a McDonald's every week, millions of burgers sold, but the franchise owner? They're not making what you think. A McDonald's does $5 million in sales per year. Sounds incredible. But here's the part nobody tells you. After paying McDonald's corporate, food costs, labor, rent, the owner takes home 15%. Maybe that's $75,000 on $5 million in revenue. You read that right. But some franchise owners are pulling in $500,000 a year. How? They found the hidden game. Today we're opening the books on McDonald's, the real numbers, the secret profit centers, everything. McDonald's says the investment starts at $400,000. That's the number they advertise, but that's not what you actually pay. First, the franchise fee alone is $45,000, non-refundable, just to get in the door and start talking. Then comes real estate, equipment, signage, inventory. The actual range, $1 million to $2.2 million per location. And here's the part they don't tell you up front. You need liquid cash, not borrowed, not in assets, $500,000 minimum. Total net worth requirement, $1.5 million. They check your tax returns, your credit history, everything. You can't just own one either. McDonald's wants multi-unit operators. The average franchisee owns 6 locations. That's $6 million invested. Timeline from application to opening day? Minimum 9 months, often 18. You're paying rent with zero revenue during build-out. So the barrier isn't $400,000. It's $2 million in capital and 2 years of your life before profit. A single McDonald's franchise pulls in $3 million a year. Sounds like a goldmine, right? That's what everyone thinks. $3 million in gross revenue. Walk past it every day, packed parking lot, lines wrapped around the building. You see the crowds. You assume the owner's swimming in cash, retire early, live the dream. But gross revenue means nothing. It's the number before reality hits, before the bills come due. That $3 million, it's already spoken for. Every single dollar has a job, and the owner's cut comes last. McDonald's corporate takes their slice first, then food costs, then labor, then rent, then utilities, then insurance. The average franchise owner keeps 6%. 6 on $3 million, that's $180,000. Still sounds decent, but we're not done. That number hides something nobody talks about. Keep watching. Here's the number that will shock you. A Big Mac costs $9. The franchisee keeps about 40 cents. 40 cents on a $9 sale, that's a 4% margin. Welcome to fast food economics. A 20-piece nugget, $12 revenue. The owner pockets maybe 50 cents. That's it. Large fries cost $4. Margin, 18 cents. Potatoes are cheap, but everything else eats the profit. The drink is the only winner. A large Coke costs $3.50. Margin is about $2. But here's the trap. Most customers don't just buy drinks. They buy combos with tiny margins. Average transaction, $12. Average profit after costs, 48 cents, less than 4%. You need volume, massive volume. A single location serves 2,000 customers daily just to survive. At that volume, you're clearing about $1,000 daily profit, $30,000 monthly, before tax. But wait, that $30,000? It's not going home, because there's something nobody tells you. Here's what McDonald's won't tell you. The burger? That's the decoy. The real cash machine is something else entirely. McAfee pulls 40% margins. A Big Mac? Maybe 8%. Coffee costs pennies, sells for $3. Breakfast is pure profit. Eggs, muffins, hash browns. Costs almost nothing. Customers line up at 6 a.m. daily. The drive-thru generates 70% of sales. No dining room staff, no cleanup, just a window and speed. Mobile app orders changed everything. No cashier errors. Upsells built in. Average ticket jumps 23% automatically. Real estate is the secret empire. McDonald's owns the land. Franchisees pay rent on top of royalties. Forever. That rent averages $15,000 monthly. Royalties take another 5% of gross sales. Every single month. Premium locations? Corporate keeps those. They collect rent from franchisees, then flip the property later for millions. The play place? Not for kids. It's for parents who stay 30 minutes longer. Spending doubles when children play. Delivery partnerships exploded profits. Zero extra labor. DoorDash handles everything. McDonald's adds $4 per order markup. Franchise owners running multiple locations make the real money. One store, maybe $200,000 yearly. 10 stores, $2 million. The smartest operators own the building, lease to themselves, run delivery heavy, maximize coffee. That's 7-figure territory. Minimum wage goes up. Suddenly, your labor cost jumps 15% overnight. Your margins vanish while corporate still demands their 7% royalty. Health inspector shows up unannounced. 1 violation. Franchise at risk. Corporate can terminate your $2 million investment with 60 days notice. A new McDonald's opens 4 miles away. Same brand. Now you're competing against yourself. Corporate approved it. Your sales drop 20%. Delivery apps take 30% per order. You either pay or disappear. Uber Eats becomes your landlord. Margins cut in half. Meat prices spike 40% in 6 months. You can't raise menu prices without corporate approval. You absorb the loss. Profit becomes loss. Employee steals from the register for 8 months. Cameras didn't catch it. You're down $30,000. Insurance won't cover internal theft. Equipment breaks. The fryer. Costs $18,000 to replace. Corporate says use their approved vendor only. Next day, shipping not available. Store closed. Lawsuit. Customer claims they got sick. Doesn't matter if it's true. Legal fees hit $50,000 before settlement. Your liability, not corporates. So after all costs, taxes, and royalties, what does the owner actually pocket? The answer depends on one thing: volume. Small location owner, $150,000 gross profit sounds good, until you realize that's before paying yourself. Real take-home, $50,000 to $80,000 yearly. Medium volume store, $250,000 to $300,000 gross. Owner takes home $100,000 to $150,000. Decent, but you're working 70 hours a week. High volume flagship location, $400,000 to $600,000 gross profit. Owner clears $200,000 to $350,000 yearly. Now we're talking real money. But here's the secret tier nobody talks about: multi-unit owners. 3 locations? You're pulling $400,000 to $700,000 total. 10 locations? Over $1.5 million. The math is brutal for single owners. You invested $1.5 million to make $100,000? That's a 6.6% return. A savings account almost beats that. The real wealth isn't in the salary. It's in owning the real estate under the restaurant. Land appreciates. Burgers don't. Bottom line, 1 McDonald's makes you middle class. 5 McDonald's makes you rich. The golden arches aren't about burgers, they're about scale. So that's the real McDonald's game. Franchise fees, royalties, rent, not burgers. If this opened your eyes, hit subscribe right now. Next week, we're cracking open Starbucks. Everyone thinks it's coffee. It's not. The real money is somewhere else entirely. We're exposing $1 billion business every single week. You walk past them daily. You have no idea how they actually work. Don't miss it. Subscribe now. Turn on notifications. See you in the next one.